Alright, so as you can see here, this is the sleeping bag that my buddy Ryan went ahead and provided me. This thing is a beast. It's a sleeping bag by Browning. It's a full synthetic, and it is the Endeavor. Browning Camping, the Endeavor. It's a minus 20 degree sleeping bag. 190T polyester outer, 190T polyester inner, number 5 zipper, 2-layer construction, zipper and chest baffles, and it's a standard stuff sack. It is not a compression sack. I kind of wish it was. It's just like a standard sleeping bag. It also says here that the fill weight is 84 ounces, size 32 by 80, total weight 6 pounds 12 ounces. So this isn't exactly a hike it in type of backpack, even though I just did. That's why having an 80-liter Kelty and another bag and all this stuff on a Polk really came in handy. So we'll go ahead and get this set up and see what she looks like. Okay, so there you can see the Endeavor by Browning. I'm going to be kind of using it just mainly as a giant quilt today. It is laid in there just as it would be. It's a pretty stout, heavy-duty sleeping bag. And I mean, the build quality on it, I mean, it feels like it's pretty good. I haven't really messed with the zippers or anything yet, but it's got a good baffle system in there, nice big hood, real thick. Yes, what was it, 6 pounds 12 ounces. So this thing's rated for -20. I should not have an issue staying warm tonight. Also, being off the ground does help. I can just use this cocoon system as a underquilt and then use that big heavy-duty Browning Endeavor sleeping bag as a top quilt, and I bet I will be toasty warm. So I'll cut you guys back on for finish the review on this sleeping bag in the morning. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. It's about 7:20. Sun's kind of coming up here. It's still a little dark, so I apologize if this isn't in focus very well. But got my cup of coffee here in the hammock. Oh, took a while to get that going. Oh, nothing better than a cup of coffee in the hammock. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I guess, how I slept with this Browning Endeavor sleeping bag. Let's see, right here, Browning Endeavor. So this bag is rated for -20 degrees. And I tell you what, just kind of used it as a top quilt, and then had this under quilt. And I tell you what, I had it zipped up around probably up to my waist for most of the night. And I got hot. I actually got uncomfortable where I had to get up and kind of throw a little bit off and zip up this cocoon system instead, and just kind of had this stuffed in there with me. I'm not sure, I haven't checked the weather. It got pretty chilly last night. Maybe, I thought it was supposed to get down into like the teens or even the 20s. But I don't think it went below 30 if I had to guess. I mean, my head and my face never really got that cold, so but yeah, I had to get up in the morning. I got up about 6 o'clock, stoked the fire, had to boil some water to get some coffee in me. Sat around the fire for a little bit. It was kind of misting. So yeah, this I also used this Free Soldier tarp. It did rain a little bit, you know, last night, and misted a little bit this morning, so it kept me nice and dry, and all my gear is underneath me. So that was pretty nice. Maybe I'll do a short video just kind of show you what I think of this tarp. But all in all, it was pretty comfortable. I slept about maybe 6 or 7 hours. I'd say maybe more like 6 hours. Might be taking a nap here in a little bit. Maybe cook up some Mountain House scrambled eggs with bacon and crawl back in here for another hour or two. We'll see. We'll see if the wife calls yet. But I'm going to lounge around and drink some coffee. But I'd say for the price, my buddy got these sleeping bags on sale. I think you can get them Cabela's, Midway, maybe even Amazon. If they are on Amazon, I will put a link down below where you can find them. But for like a budget sleeping bag, I mean, it's pretty dang cozy. It's definitely big, it's thick, and it's comfortable. So, sitting here sipping on my coffee. You know, I'd be pretty confident in this sleep system to be... I don't know if I'd push it to -20. I definitely probably need a little bit better underquilt than this cocoon system. This is just one that I have, and I do like it. The only problem is if you zip it up all the way, it is kind of hard to get when you're all bulked in here with a sleeping bag and stuff. It is kind of hard to get situated just right. I like to sleep kind of at an angle. You know, head off to the right side, feet off to the left side, but it tapers down by your feet, so it can get kind of hard. But this sleeping bag, you know, it's just so big and bulky. I mean, I could bring my military sleep system too, but I'm not sure which one would even be warmer, per se. So, yeah. Just gonna be lazy. I got a nice warm fire over there, but might get up and make some breakfast here in a minute. But yeah, it was hot when I woke up this morning, and then it was kind of drizzling and getting kind of cold, you know, right before the sun came up. Real overcast day today, real kind of crappy gray day, so I'm just hanging out under the tarp drinking coffee. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get up and get some more coffee. So I'm gonna sit here and lounge for a little bit longer and then get up, make some more coffee, and get some breakfast in me. So if this is something you like, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll check back in with you later. So there's my setup that I had last night and this morning. As you can see, it is pretty darn big. The Free Soldier tarp. I've got the Trek Light double parachute hammock, snug pack cocoon, and a Browning Endeavor sleeping bag. Under there is actually my pillows on the ground now and all my gear on my pulk, extra clothes and stuff that I shed off in the middle of the night, and the old trusty Scrama. Just kind of did an A-frame here, kind of set it up pretty quick last night, kind of a lower slant off that side, staked it down over there, and just tied it off to a tree over here. As you can see, there's some moisture on here. But on the inside, it's nice and dry. No condensation whatsoever. It's pretty good. I just got one of these running down to some titanium stakes. Go ahead and pop one of these off here. To the other side, this bucket that washed up. I'll take that off. We'll go ahead and flip it back. So there you can kind of see the chaos there that I called home last night. Worked pretty good. So here is that sleeping bag. It's a big boy. Kept me almost too warm. And then I had the Snug Pack cocoon that I pretty much just use as an underquilt. The big green bean is what I like to call it. There's my pulk under there, camera gear, backpack, stuff like that. So it definitely did the job. Worked pretty good. As I said before, it kept me nice and hot, kept me nice and dry. Might have to crawl in there after I do my morning constitutional and have some breakfast, so stay tuned.